It's September 9th, 1793, and I'm here live nearby the Stono River in South Carolina. This has been an area of a lot of tension due to the recent Spanish proclamation. It states that any slave escaping to St. Augustine will be given freedom. This led to the Security Act, which said that all white men have to carry guns to church on Sundays, a time when they usually don't carry weapons, and slaves were allowed to work for themselves. Let's see if we can find anything interesting around here. Looks like we have a couple of slaves here meeting to talk about their opposition to the Security Act.
Dude, this new Security Act is just completely uncalled for. I mean, us slaves, we're not being treated as humans.
I absolutely agree. These laws and codes against us are becoming harsher, and until we take action, we're going to keep losing our freedom until our freedom is eventually just gone.
You know what? I got an idea. I have a great plan that will ensure our freedom as slaves.
Alright, we'll see how this story develops later tonight. Looks like we have an escalation of the situation from earlier. The same two slaves, along with 20 others, are outside Hutchinton's gun shop. Let's go take an inside look.
Got some arms.
Dude, look at all these.
Which one are we gonna get?
Dude, I'm feeling this one. This is perfect. What do you guys do?
Oh! Get the body.
Hey, you get it. Let me see about this.
Oh my gosh, it looks like he just killed the shopkeeper.
Who said that? Who said that?
Get right here. Let's go.
We gotta get out. Come on.
The slaves burned down many houses, recruited many slaves to join the rebellion, and killed many more whites. 100 whites gathered together to attempt to stop the revolt once and for all. This led to the creation of the Negro Act. This is a much harsher slave code, which denied their right to grow their own land, assemble in groups, earn money, and learn to read. Due to the harsher treatment of slaves, this revolt was a failure.
Gabriel was very strong physically since he was a blacksmith. He was taught to read and write and was very intelligent as a slave.
Come on, man. Just take it.
I can't just steal a pig, but it's end up beating us. The consequences are too great.
We have to. I'm hungry. You're hungry. We have to take it.
All right, I will. I'm faster.
All right. Come on. Come on.
Oink.
That's way too late.
After stealing the pig, Gabriel was then wrestled to the ground and taken to court within the next couple days. With Gabriel's extensive knowledge, he was able to escape persecution and was branded on his left hand. Gabriel then goes to take evasive action and gathers slaves and talks about his plan.
All right, brothers. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna seize Capitol Square. We're gonna seize Norfolk, and we're gonna capture James Monroe and take him as hostages. Do we have any questions?
Time to show what we slaves can do.
Fight with me, brothers. Death or liberty?
Once Gabriel's speech was done, the slave ran straight to his master and informed him of the great action. The master went on to tell Governor James Monroe, and Monroe terminated the revolt before there was any bloodshed.
Denmark Vesey originally worked as a field slave in Haiti. However, he suffered from epilepsy, so he wasn't useful in the fields. Denmark became Captain Vesey's personal slave and had more freedom than most slaves. He ended up winning the lottery in 1800 and buying his freedom.
So I know the plan to take over Charleston on July 14th, but how are we going to execute this?
We will strike at midnight. Because it is Sunday, no one will suspect anything. We will take out key buildings such as the storehouse. Also, we will have access to horses, so we can ride around and kill any white men so they can't tell anyone else.
How many people will we have, though?
We'll have about 9,000 free blacks and slaves aiding us. We also have weapons supplied by supporters in Haiti.
How did we get so many people?
I was a leader in the African Methodist Episcopal Church here in Charleston. I also preached that slavery was wrong using biblical courses in the Bible. I have also worked with current slaves like you guys.
How do we know we can trust all these people? I mean, it only takes one person to ruin the whole operation.
I have made sure to only tell the intelligent slaves. They will know the risk and only tell trustworthy people. If anything does happen, I will burn the papers so there is no evidence against us.
Unfortunately for Denmark, a few house slaves heard of the plan. They were very loyal to their masters, who alerted authorities. Despite documents being destroyed, many still knew who the leaders of the planned rebellion were. 130 were arrested, and 36, including Denmark, were hanged.
So, are you guys all ready for this?
Yes, but how are we going to keep our plan from being exposed?
Well, we're gonna go set out a little bit past midnight. Hopefully everybody should be asleep. They won't see us. They won't know who killed them.
But what about the other slaves?
Well, as we go house to house, more slaves will be joining us in the fight against the whites.
Well, isn't Master Travis nice?
Well, you see, he was indeed nice. However, my previous owners treated me in ways that you cannot imagine. It's now time for the whites to be burdened with the scars that they have placed on me in the past.
The final sign occurred on August 13th. On August 13th, there was an atmospheric disturbance in which the sun appeared bluish-green. On August 21st, Turner and 6 of his men set out to eliminate everyone in the Travis household. Turner's rebellion can be considered largely unsuccessful. However, the rebellion did drastically increase awareness on the issue on slavery and demonstrated to the North the degree of anger enslaved people had towards the issue.